Hello and welcome on my Spline Design course. I'm very happy it finally started and grateful to you for choosing my course, and I hope you will enjoy it. Let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Max, but someone may know me as Aximoris. I'm a product designer at the day and Spline designer at the night. I'm also creator of SplineInspiration.com, the web gallery with Spline scenes you can download for free and use it for educational purposes. So about this course in a nutshell. This course based on my own experience, Spline documentations, and tons of hours of experiments I spent in the app and projects I created. And when I look at some tutorials on YouTube, I can say that most videos are about repeating but not understanding. You can repeat some scene, but if you don't understand how it works, you just spend your time. So here, I will try to explain, and explain not only the Spline app. The idea of this course is to give you knowledge to create good-looking web 3D, and Spline app is just a part of it. Another part is to be possible to find and generate ideas, and then bring this idea to the acceptable and competitive level. So here we will learn Spline app, basic knowledge of 3D, and how to find ideas and present your work. Let's talk about Spline. Spline app is a very new app. It's still growing fast, and new features can be added like monthly. But I think learning a tool at the beginning of its way is the best option. First of all, there are not so many tools and options you need to learn, so you can quickly understand this app. Secondly, after learning, it will be much more easy to follow new updates and be on the wave. With Spline app, you can easily start create your 3D experience, even if you don't have a 3D background. But what is 3D in a common sense? So 3D, usually when we talk about 3D, we mean something like this, or this, and this. But Spline is not about this. Let's talk about key differences between the Spline app and other 3D tools. First of all, such apps as Cinema, Blender, and so on are created for 3D designers. It's a complex professional tools for professional commercial 3D. Spline app is created for UI/UX designers, visual and graphic designers, so I can say that the Spline app feels and looks more closely to apps like Figma or Sketch. So if you already use Figma or Sketch, it will be very easy to understand and use Spline. But why you cannot create a professional 3D in Spline? Well, when I say professional 3D, I only mean that 3D which created in a common way. 3D is a graphic based on calculations of the position and number of polygons, light and shadows, surfaces and their interaction with each other. Well, like in real life. So, compared to the other 3D programs, Spline hasn't a render functionality, so you don't need to wait every time when you want to see the final result. In Spline app, what you see immediately on a viewport is a final result. So the absence of the rendering allowed us to integrate our 3D into the web projects and interact with it. Well, we will not dive deeply into technical nuances right now, but never compare Spline with other 3D tools. Spline app is unique. Spline is easy, but powerful. Look at this 3D blob. This is one of the most popular 3D things you might see in the internet. With Spline app, you can create this and integrate into your project for minutes. So what you can do in the Spline app? Even this app is created for web 3D design and hasn't a render, it doesn't mean you can't create a good looking and competitive 3D. Here a few examples what you can create. Simple 3D for your visual projects, 3D for your UI, character design, easy level of text design, motion design, mockups, AR and VR prototypes. And not only. A lot of examples you can also find in the Spline app community, but it's a topic of the next video. So summary. Spline is an app for designing 3D created specially for UI, UX, visual and graphic designers. With Spline, you can create a 3D without knowledge about 3D, but this 3D in most cases wouldn't be a hyper-realistic, which means it wouldn't be a complex, which means it would work in the web. In the next video, we will take a look at the Spline app interface. See you!